Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going to try and speak about this every day we get to, because the closer we get, there's the more and more news. Ryan Reynolds has just confirmed that they've finished post-production now. So we're about a month out from the film. I know the premiere's on the 22nd of July in New York. We're seeing it on the 24th. So I think it's going to have to be phones off from the 22nd.
Could be, yeah.
It's going to have to be. I think we can do it. I think we could do a Monday show, and then no Tuesday show. Wednesday we might film a video going in it just before we go see Deadpool and Wolverine, like in person. Like, and then we'll definitely do an out of theatre. We'll definitely do an out of theatre for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean we'll be fucking shattered, but yeah, we will absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll probably have something a bit different later on. I've got a couple ideas now that this setup is running extremely well, and we can now get actual fleshed out edited videos. So, you know, who knows, we might have a nice, I don't know, like one of those video essays, but instead of talking shit, we just like to talk about stuff.
Definitely. But Kyle, there is one thing that Marvel said they cannot do in Deadpool and Wolverine, because we heard from the writers a long time ago that Marvel's been pretty hands-off. They haven't said no to anything, but there was one thing. But in classic Ryan Reynolds fashion, they flipped it and made a joke out of the one thing they said they couldn't do. And it's in the trailer. Sean Levy's just come out and they said there can be no other drug use in Deadpool and Wolverine. And what did they do? They took that line and they made a fucking joke out of it. This to me is Deadpool at its best, because you always get the best Deadpool stuff when they've been put in a corner. Like the bridge fight. Ooh, it was actually supposed to have 14 shots, but the budget didn't allow it, so it was like, okay, it's 12 shots. What else? Because of budgetary restrictions, and the budget got cut through the first Deadpool film. His bag of guns getting left in the back of Doug Panda's car. They didn't have the budget to get all them weapons on set, so they just made it a giant sword fight, and the film were better for it. This guy thrives in adversity. But, do you understand why they said no drug use?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's just going to help bolster the marketing, and I guess with... You know, it's a bit weird, though, like... But at the same time, I kind of get it, because, you know... At the end of the day, I'm not too bothered, because, you know, I've kind of lived without the whole...
Yeah.
Drug thing in Marvel. You know, you've got the boys for that. If you want something like that, you've got the boys. You got other things that do similar things.
We've only seen Deadpool rack a big bag of cocaine once, and I think that was in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, it was.
And they made a joke out of it, which is even better.
Yeah,
it's like, that's the one thing Feige said we can't do.
I mean, shit. Like, it's the last thing I'm looking for is for Deadpool to do a bunch of drugs in this film. Yeah, it's part of his character and he may do drugs or whatever, but it's not like something, you know, he's done that already. This is not a film I want to see him do that now. I want to see him have the interactions with Wolverine, do the multiverse shenanigans. That's all I care about. I'm fine with it.
Do you know what I think is going to happen?
Makes more jokes.
He's not going to do it on screen. He's just going to pop off screen for 5 seconds and come back in, and there's just going to be white powder coming out of his mask.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some sugar, icing donut.
There's always a workaround, a way around it. Kyle, countdown to Deadpool. How are you feeling now? We are 4 weeks away, I believe.
I'm just glad I've got time off for it.
I'm so glad I've got time off for it.
For the midnight showing. So glad I've just... Something to look forward to.
Are you shaking yet?
I'm always shaking.
Oh, yes, because of the Parkinson's.
No, just...
the overt drug use.
Yeah, the overt drug use.
That's why
I don't do drugs. putting
Kyle,
out
mate,
there.
I'm sorry, but you can't look directly in that camera and say I don't do drugs and expect anyone to believe you.
I don't. I don't do drugs.
No, he
The only-
doesn't. And
No,
I will back him up 100%. He doesn't.
The
But you
most
sure as
drug
fuck
I've
look
had-
like you do.
Listen, I'm sorry I have baggy eyes and I look stoned all the time, but I'm not.
Go on.
The most drug I've had
the
is a
most drugs-
paracetamol.
The most drugs Kyle's had is a paracetamol. Well,
Yeah.
I'm better than you because the only thing I've done is Calpol.
Wow.
Yep.
We must have taken antibiotics.
So, Kyle, the boys.
Speaking of drugs,
Yep. Wow. Wasn't that a great video? Would you agree, Kyle?
yes, you should definitely give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed.
We are now late night TV talk show hosts who say subscribe to our channel after video because we are cool.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, aren't we?
Mate, just commit to it.
Oh, no.
But don't commit if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for watching.
Yeah.